Alright, what's going on, everyone? Today we have a vinyl review, and this is not just any vinyl review. Andy Mineo's Neverland 2. I've been looking forward to getting this album on vinyl. I already love the album. The album is amazing. If you haven't checked out the artist Andy Mineo, definitely recommend checking him out. Man, this album is so awesome. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for you guys so you can see the vinyl itself. And we'll throw it on the turntable and see how it sounds. I'm really excited because I'm sure it's going to sound amazing on vinyl. So let's open her up. Ooh, there we go. Awesome pictures of him as a little kid. Some child photos here. It's awesome as you open up the gatefold. Let's check out that record. Whee. All right. Bam. Oh man, this is pretty sweet. This is pretty sweet. So you got the splotch of orange, but you got the translucent record. I love that see-through. That's pretty cool. Man, this is awesome. Him and his mom. It's like pictures of him and his mom. That's pretty cool. That is what is up. Guys, I think you know what it's time, man. Andy Mineo's Neverland 2. I'm throwing it on the turntable, and I'll get back to you and let you guys know exactly how it sounds. Alright guys, and I am back. I actually just listened to the entire album. First off, sounds amazing in vinyl. It sounds so good. But let's just kind of go through some of the songs. Starting out with that first song, Am I, off the album. Man, it's been a while since I actually listened to it. It's probably been about 4 or 5 months actually since I listened to it. But man, coming in with like the chorus and everything, starting out, it really like jumps into kind of giving you an idea of what this album's gonna be like, and shooting right off the bat. One thing I really do enjoy, and I just remembered, for the most part, almost every song after it's done playing, there's a little snippet of Andy's mom, and she comes out in song and like basically just states like a couple lines of saying, of some of the things Andy has done as a kid, or like, things that he was into. And it's really cool just to hear from Andy's mom, because he really expresses this in the album about his mom passing away, which, that's definitely hard. I know what it's like to lose a parent. But yeah, he really expresses that. So if you didn't know, if you listen to this album, you'll definitely know. And you can definitely tell his mom was a really big inspiration for him. So I really think jumping from Am I to Falling, man, just the way that the song kind of just goes, it ends with Am I and then starts off with Falling. That beat just kicks in. It's like, whoa. It's definitely just unexpected, but man, Falling, track 2. This one, guys, this track on track 2, heat. I don't even know how to explain it. Nothing else but straight heat. Oh man, I love the instrumental. His lyrics are good. Yeah, man, it really just expresses in Falling a lot of what's going on in his life, and this, man, it hits, dude. Like, it's a really good track. We gotta move on. Track 3, Bit About It. This was a single off of the album. It's featuring Lecrae. Good track, man. Good track. Like, I thought the music video of this was super cool, but because they had different album artwork of them, and iconic albums for hip hop albums. So I thought that was really cool what they did in the music video, and the song's pretty dope too. Like it's definitely a head bobber, you know what I mean? Something to listen to when you're driving down the road. Moving to track number 4, you know the drill. This one was featuring Wordplay. Man, this one was a heavy hitter too, man. And that like darker instrumental comes in, and you know the drill. That's all I can say. Man, this one I really like this one. Definitely a track that I like to go back to and listen to quite a bit. Track number 5, Working on It. The vocals on this track I think were really good, and just Andy expressing on a lot of things that's going on in his life, and things that he just needs to work on. I think this one is definitely a solid track. Moving into track number 6, New Father. This one really didn't get me as much. It was more of a techno track. It had like that electronic, and it just not really so much my style. I mean, it was cool. It's something to like listen to if you're in the dancey kind of mood, but something you would throw in a mix. Like if I was DJing, I'd throw it in. But at the same time, it's like it's not like really impactful to me at least. But track number 7 though, this was an amazing song to end the first half of the album with. Man, it starts off slow, but then mid to the end of the song really hits. And I mean, the lyrics are deep. You can really understand, like, he's hurting, but he understands what he needs to do. Like you just gotta really listen to it. But I really, really, really like this one as well. I mean, it really turns up. This track definitely, towards the end, the middle and end, it turns up for sure. Moving into track number 8, Remind Me featuring Juke. I really love the chorus, and this song is just about relationship struggles, which I definitely know what some of those are like. So yeah, I mean, I think that this one is a really good song of him just expressing like some of the things that he's going on and in his relationship in general. All right, track number 9, Not Gonna Do featuring Joseph Solomon. This one to me is banger. To me, it's more of like an outlook on modern lifestyle, and he just kind of goes through and says like all the stuff that's going, like some of these people are doing out here, because a lot of these people are doing the most. So he's saying what we not gonna do. This is what we not gonna do. We not doing the most out here. So yeah, it's a fun track. Yeah, definitely that one is I keep coming back to that one. Track number 10, It Could Be Worse. This one is a really good one. The beat to me goes real hard, and it's just a reminder of like how you think that life sucks so much, but you don't realize like how much worse life could be. Right when you think you're like down and out, like it could always be worse. So I really understand the meaning behind this one, and I really like it. It's a good track. Track 11, Priorities. On this one, I'll have to say I struggle with this one personally when it comes to putting relationships and putting priority on those relationships. And I think it would probably speak to a lot of people, especially if you're doing so many things. It's hard to prioritize what needs to come first. You have your job, the things that you want to achieve in life, your relationship goals, all this stuff. All of these are priorities, and you have to like figure all this out, and that is very tough for anybody. So I think this one in general speaks of what kind of priorities he has and how to go about them. Track number 12, Trying featuring Thad Crockrell. On this track, I feel like he is really showing his struggles and what he's going through in life. And I think this speaks to a lot of different people, and I think it really shows like a more vulnerable side of Andy on this track, which is really cool. I like, having an artist showing some of their vulnerabilities, and I think he's just completely real. Like, there's one thing about this whole album, I must say, is a lot of this is just like, honestly, it's just from the heart music, man. Like, I think Andy speaks a lot. Like, he definitely has some fun tracks that you're like, you can jam to and be like, cool, but when you listen to a lot of music, like, it's not like from the heart, you know? And I think like this album in general is just a lot of speaking from the heart and like stuff that he feels, which is why I like Andy so much. I think that, you know, being able to be vulnerable is a really good thing. Track number 13, Cross My Heart, featuring Ink. I really like the harmonies in the chorus. I think the harmonies were super cool. They were really good. They sounded awesome. Like, that's what makes the chorus kind of pop to me. It's all the stuff that's going on in the background. But in this song, he's just speaking about general things in life, you know? He's just speaking facts in this song, honestly. He's speaking big facts in this song. And then track 14, Coming In Hot, featuring Lecrae, was another big single. I thought it was cool when it first came out. It was definitely a bop. For sure. I will say though, after listening to all these songs, my favorite track out of this whole entire album is track number 2, which is Falling. Man, that song speaks to me the most. I mean, the instrumental on that is just amazing in general. I love what he did there. I love how that song in general. And then I would say like probably my second song is Not Gonna Do. I really like that one. It's just a fun track, but yeah, man, like he's speaking facts on that too. Like, he's just saying all this stuff that's happening in modern day society and like people doing everything. Like, you know, sometimes you just gotta fall back and be like, nah, we're not gonna be like everybody else. So I really like where that song goes, and what that actually expresses and says. But honestly, if I have to rate the album, keeping it 100, man, this album is a 9 out of 10. There's not like one song on this album where I'm like, man, this song sucks, I gotta skip it. I think if anything, the song that I like the least would probably be track number 6, which is New Father. Just didn't really feel like the techno-y kind of thing. It just didn't, to me, it didn't fit so much on the album, but I mean, that's pretty much it. All the rest of the tracks, heat. Like, this is an album that to me, like, I can listen to over and over and over again, and come back to it and like not listen to it for like 10 years, then come back to it and then be like, yeah, this is it. This is still heat. Like, I think that, yeah, he really expressed himself a lot in this album. And I think that's one of the reasons, like I said before, I really like him as an artist. Because a lot of music, it's like, it has like a subject and everything about it, but at the same time, it's like, what are you really saying, you know? And not all of it has to be fun. A lot of it, you can make good music and still be vulnerable and it still be about life stuff. So I really like that. But yeah, definitely 9 out of 10 on Neverland 2. If I would compare Neverland 2 to Neverland 1 though, I re-listened to Neverland 1, and it is really good too, but I think that he definitely gets a little bit more vulnerable to me in Neverland 2, which I like that. It gives it a slight edge. But Neverland 1 is still heat too. So if you haven't listened to that, go check out Neverland 1. That is a banger. I'm just happy I got the vinyl. It looks awesome. It plays good. Yeah, Neverland 2. If you haven't checked it out yet, definitely check out Andy's album. I think you guys will thoroughly enjoy the music. It is good stuff. Alright guys, this is BA once again giving you that review on Neverland 2. Make sure you guys check out some of my other stuff on my YouTube channel. Actually working on some new stuff myself as an artist, so definitely keep your eye on that. And I'll see you guys next time.